Hi guys, it's Greta again, and I want to welcome you to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. Today I have a super fun tutorial for you. This is going to be how to do a 5-strand braid. This is one of my favorites, so I hope you follow along carefully. Pause the video as needed. Something to help if you're just starting out with this one, because it is a lot to hold with all your fingers being involved. Something I did when I was just starting out learning is by taking each section, putting a rubber band up at top to keep it totally secure from the other ones, and then you have 5 little pigtails, and it'll be really easy for you. If you want to continue doing the whole braid that way, you can even just cut those elastics when you're done. But as you get better, you won't have to use those elastics, so follow along with me as I break down how to do a 5-strand braid. With all my hair over my left shoulder, I'm going to take 4 fingers and poke them right through to get 5 strands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now they may not be completely even right off the bat, so what I'm going to do is kind of trade some hair as I do. You know the drill. All right, so as you can see, I have 4 strands here in between each knuckle, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I have the 5th one in my other hand. You're going to use all your fingers in this one, so watch closely as I go through. I'm going to start with this one on the side, grabbing my second piece with my index finger and my middle finger. I'm going to switch that hair and grab my first piece with my pointer finger and thumb. Now my second piece is in my first position, but I'm still going to refer to this one as my first piece. So that one just went under that. So now it has to go over the next one. See how I'm grabbing it and letting this one go. Okay. Grabbing the first piece again in my index and middle finger. So that just went under, over. Now this one goes under. Grabbing it with my thumb in the back. And then pulling this one out of the way. I'm keeping these organized in this hand. So that went under, over, under, now over. Now this ends up looking just like I had it before. 1 in this hand and 4 in this hand in each of my knuckles. Now that we have our 5 sections, we're gonna go ahead and start braiding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to hold my sections as if I didn't have the elastics in them. So please watch carefully how I am holding the hair in my fingers. It's gonna be kind of like steps. So the first one goes in the pinky, second one here, third, fourth, last in my opposite hand. So we're gonna go under, okay, over, under, and over. Back to the side. Under, over, under, and over. Now I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing with my fingers here. So I have them all 4 on this side in my knuckles. The one on the side in my opposite hand. Now I'm going to grab this second strand with my index finger and my middle finger. And I'm literally just going to flip it and grab that first one with my index finger and thumb from the other hand. Pull this one to the side. Now I'm going to sweep underneath with my middle finger so that it can go over, and I'm going to push that one with my middle finger under. And then grab that one with my middle and my thumb. Now we're here. It just went over, so now it has to go under. So I let go. I was here, and now I'm going to let go like this, so it's holding in my thumb. grab it with my index and my middle, bring it over, and I'm gonna grab that one with my thumb, and they're gonna switch. Okay, kind of pull that tight. And now it just went under, so it has to go over. My thumb is behind it, and I'm gonna push it up and grab with my index finger and my middle finger and switch. And then I'm gonna grab that one with my thumb, and I'm gonna start over with my steps. And we're here again. Middle finger and thumb. Actually, that's my middle finger and my index finger. Underneath, grab it. Over, grab that other one, readjust. Okay, so we just went under, over, now we're going under. Now we're going over and back to the steps. You have to keep these pieces separate or you're going to lose pieces as you go along. Under, over, under, over. And back to our steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and brush those out if you need to. And again, under, over, pull it tight as you go, under, and over. Okay. So this is our 5-strand braid. What I like to do, I'm going to finish this a little bit further down and I'll show you how I like to style this. I still in my head all the time, I'm going under, over, under, over. Secure with an elastic at the bottom. And now what I like to do is I like to go from the bottom and pancake the edges out. Gives it a nice big poofy look. The last step that you can finish here is if you had your elastics in. I want to show you, even just with your craft scissors, you can go ahead and easily take those out. So what you want to do is grab just one section of it if you can, without hair. I'm not even going to cut. I'm just going to place that in, and that's going to come right out with no hair. That way, without shutting the scissors, you're not going to be cutting your hair. And there's no need to worry. It's also not that big of a deal if you want to leave your elastics in, but cutting them out is easier, especially if you have longer hair. They can create quite a mess of tangles when you try and take it out later. And there we have our 5-strand braid free of elastics, and no one will ever know that you cheated with your elastics. Alright guys, that concludes our 5-strand braid tutorial. I hope that me breaking down those steps was easy enough to follow. I hope the close-up was easy to see. A quick tip for a easier way, even easier than just the elastics, is to braid a simple 3-strand braid for each section, so you'll have 5 braids, and then that way the hair will never get away from you because it's all confined within a braid. That is one of the ways I learned how to do it when I was first starting. This one is really tricky, so be patient with yourself and just enjoy the process, because if you are doing it wrong, you're still going to learn from it. Because eventually, as you get to where you're meant to be, you can know for the future as you're doing it what not to do, and you can also teach the people around you, and that's a lot of fun. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. If you still have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, Also, if you have an idea of which tutorial you'd like to see next, leave that suggestion in the comments down below too. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here and watching my tutorial. I hope it was really beneficial for you. And if you've been around and watching my videos before, thanks for being back. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, because I put out content weekly now with hairstyle videos and healthy lifestyle videos. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. That will tell you when they come out. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!